Free to succeed. Raid Shadow Legends. Coffee from the Wild edition. Know what I'm saying? All right. Let's grab all our clan boss goodies. We'll pop these today, assuming we get any. You think you usually get one, right? Yeah. Flat defense, like clockwork. All right, we got a couple of those to summon, so that'll be good. What do we get from clan boss? Clan boss. Gross. Terrible. Awful. Yuck. We are like locked into getting magic clan boss. And again, it's not a big deal. We can one key magic, it's fine. But I don't remember ever seeing non-magic clan boss. I don't remember the last time it wasn't magic. Look, see, our guild chat even just said another magic. We've been on a roll with magic clan boss, dude. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's the life we're living these days. So we got our double logo yesterday. We pulled Manaki, as I've been calling him. A few of you picked up on that. Michinaki. We're gonna build him, I think. A few of you told me in the comments how good he is for Hydra, especially. Some of you reached out and shared with me what he's capable of, what he's doing for you in Clan Boss and Hydra and stuff. So that's pretty dope. He seems fun, and I think that'll be kind of fun to build something around him for Hydra. Maybe we can bump up and get a team going again. We had we still have a pretty good Hydra situation going. I'm only hitting normal now because that's just what I'm doing. But I think the last one I did, we did like 47 million or something like that on normal. Full auto, I didn't touch it at all. So like we're still fine in Hydra, but maybe we can build us a team that we can bump up and do hard or brutal or something in the same way. Maybe we can get up to where we can one key. Or not even one key, but like maybe we can get to where we can start getting higher chest on a higher. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm getting at. So we'll play around with it. Anyway, let's see what we get from these. Oh, we're gonna get a few more coins here too. Fumo. The game locked up on me like last night. I got the little spinning wheel, and usually after a little bit, it'll sort itself out and get back to normal. I left it sitting for several minutes last night, and it never recovered. It's like the first time that's happened to me with Raid. Fury Stroker. No. Coronar. Whatever his name is. We still got quite a few legendaries up here that we don't have. So that's fun. And then the merchant. We don't get much in here that we have either, which is kind of interesting to me. But anyway, we are still in green in 3v3, not having too many issues here. Having to pick our fights. Our defense, still, we're not getting attacked much, and we are winning more than we're losing, which is also helpful. Attacks. Yeah, we're doing fine. So far, we're not struggling much. Having to be a little bit pickier about our fights, but we're not really struggling. Today, we will finish Doom Tower and get through this mission finally, which will be nice. And then it's, on to bigger and better things. So that'll be nice. We're about to have a nice little progression bump here. I haven't checked the Discord yet. See if I've missed anything overnight. We do have some notifications. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we got. 4th anniversary. Uh-oh. Friday, we're doing a 2x Sacreds. Saturday, 2x Voids. Sunday, 2x Ancients. And that's it. That's their big That's their big 4-year anniversary. Super special 4-year anniversary of it. So, there you go. I believe the fusion will be live too, so hopefully there's a summoning event. I think they tend to do that, right? Summon event in conjunction with that. So we've got a few shards to pop. I reckon we'll pop and see how it goes. Maybe we'll get something interesting. But yeah, we've got a little bit of energy piled up, but I don't really know what I want to do just yet. Like, I want to get the silver up. Gems are starting to pile back up. I kind of want to wait till I get through these to see. Oh, I'm going to be stuck here for a couple days. So actually, I'm not going to be able to breeze right through. But that's fine. Still be easy. It's just a little bit more of a waiting game. Yeah. So like, again, if we're to think that they like set these up with progression in mind, that means that they think these would take you about 3 days. I have a frostbite set, right? Don't I? I don't. I keep just assuming that I have had one. It's only a 2-piece set though. Surely I can craft a couple. They don't have to be good, they just have to exist. 15% chance to block freeze, 10% chance to place freeze on the attacker. I guess it's the only set using that. Alright, might as well see if we can get a couple decent pieces. It's not really that good, but fine. You know what I'm saying? Fine. Ooh. That's a pretty nice piece of gear. Don't give me another helmet. I know that much. Yeah, we're getting a couple decent drops here. I mean, it could roll triple speed, but no. I'm done. I'm kind of done doing that. You know what I mean? I've had pieces like that sitting in my inventory unused for 2 years. You know? All right, so we've got the frostbite set when it's time. So the big thing is going to be beating Doom Tower today, switching over to hard, getting to 30, which again won't be a problem. Just going to take a little bit of time. So here you go. Here you go. Wait, Shadow Legends in full effect, baby. So yeah, I guess there's not much to talk about or do today. I know you guys like the longer episodes, but sometimes I just don't have a longer episode to do. If I had more to talk about, I'd just sit and ramble for a while. But sometimes it's just going to be a short episode, man. So what we're going to continue to do what we've been doing, beating Doom Tower today, continue to stay green in 3v3. I might do a little bit of farming today. Maybe I'll run some Fire Knight or something. I would love to get some Savage gear. I would love to get Georgian in some Savage gear. And then I think as far as champs that we have on the agenda, Michinaki's up there. I want to do something with him. I'm considering Drang. I keep seeing reasons to build Drang, and I keep not doing it. But I'm probably gonna build him. That's like he's on the list of next champs for sure. Beyond that, I don't think there's anyone down here that's particularly doing anything for me. Nobody's moving my needle. It's a shame he's not a little bit more interesting. Yeah, it's a shame. Moves 200 buffs, 80% chance of placing a freeze. I mean, that's a great skill. Because this doesn't rely on proc chance. That's just accuracy. And skilled up, it's 100% chance to freeze. You get enough accuracy on him. That's a good skill. You strip everybody and freeze them. That's gross. The thing is, it'll almost certainly be unfrozen by the time he goes again. So these aren't really going to matter. The extra hit thing. I don't know what his multipliers are like. And then this is kind of tough because he's an attacker. So if you build him like an attacker, he's going to be pretty squishy. So I guess it's going to depend on who's hitting him. Yeah, I think maybe a little earlier in the game he'd be great. And he's definitely got, there's something to this A2 for sure. But I just don't really know what I would want to do with him. Because I'm kind of, aside from like getting a Hydra team sorted, there's not really much more PvE building for me to do currently. Maybe when the hard mode dungeons drop, we'll switch focus. But everything that I do, for the most part right now, is directed at making 3v3 easier. And so far, it's easy enough. I don't think I'm not sure if I've ever been in Silver 4. I'm not sure if I've ever been in Silver 4 on this account. Maybe I have. But I'm having a pretty easy time with 3v3 right now. Again, I don't just go in and sweep every list. I'm kind of picking fights that I'm sure I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? But there were times even before I had these three teams sorted where I'd go in and I would just let them run a list and we'd beat everyone on the list. So I think my team can probably win more fights than I'm even letting them do. So we're having a pretty easy time. So it's not even like that's a super high priority right now. So I'm kind of at a point where it's like I don't have much to build for. Unless I pull a handful of specific champs that again are going to make my life a lot easier. If I pulled a Necrit or something, but like, if I pulled a Kymar, that would change a few things in the PvE realm. That would open up a few doors for me. There's a couple champs I could pull that would drastically change what I have going on, but I'm kind of not doing anything for PvE right now. So I'll tell you one thing I do need to do. I haven't checked this in a long time. Like I know we have Cantra now. I've been checking my faction guardians in a long time. I mean, I guess I haven't pulled a lot of Legos in a long time either, so it doesn't matter. Hey, there we go. Good old Drex. All right, so we weren't like super lacking. I'm gonna try to be careful about what I do with the epics because I don't want to screw up any tunings I have. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll pull some over the weekend. That'll change something. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna kind of keep doing what we're doing. And I think maybe one of the next things I do will be build Michinaki for Hydra. Get a Hydra situation set up around him, and perhaps Drain because I know he's also good. So anyway, I reckon we'll get out of here for today. Appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow.